Hello, Celestial Dragoons, my name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Doom Eternal. In the last video, we managed to get our Celestial Locator and actually get it working, and today, we're going to be going after the second Hell Priest, finally. We do have a few more things to take care of around the Fortress of Doom first, but, you know, that's because we're still fairly early on in the game. This is like the third mission. Though I did want to take a minute to, to address a comment that I got in part 2. They did offer some helpful tips, so I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. But so essentially, one tip that they suggested was a quick swapping, where you swap between one weapon to the other. This helps you avoid cooldown for your weapon mods, which is very good. Though, I'll admit, I'm not the best player, and I often forget that in the heat of the moment. Like, I'm the kind of guy who, like, like, when you put me in a very stressful situation, I freeze, okay? And, I often forget about a lot of things, so it's user error, right? So, yeah, I don't offer any kind of excuse for that, it's just who I am, so, yeah. And he also suggested to figure out, patterns and ranges, which, I was never able to do that personally. Like, I love this game, but I'm not that dedicated, okay? Because, honestly, I've only played and beaten this game once, and I've beaten each of the DLC campaigns once as well, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. And the final tip that they offered was to stay in the air, because that's the safest place because that's probably the safest place that you can be. And I mean, to an extent, maybe, like, cause my thing is that there's so many enemies that shoot fireballs and some other projectiles and stuff, right? So, like, maybe you're kind of boned. Like, I just I see this as being boned no matter where I am. So, you know, but that's just me, okay? Like, I admit that I'm not the most skilled at the game, right? I will fully admit that. Like, but I just like to do the enemy weaknesses and move on from there. But I also try to make do with what I got until I get the appropriate weapons. Like with the Dread Knight, for example. I was able to deal with him quite a bit before I managed to get the chain gun. But while that was happening, I also kind of talked over a few things. Well, okay, so this thing right here is the ultimate weapon for the game, the Unmaker. But you need to beat all 6 of the Slayer gates in order to activate it. Well, if you want to get access to it. And what I just got here is a Predator token. basically, these provide a general upgrades for your suit and whatnot. You can only pick between 3 things that have, well, 3 things that only cost 1 for now. I went for the fundamentals so I can grab ledges faster. As far as I know, there's no skill that lets you swap weapons themselves faster. It's just the mods. And honestly, I just find certain mods better than others, so I probably won't bother with it. But I do go for the ice bomb a little bit more because the ice bomb is actually pretty handy if you know how to use it right. So what that thing does is that it freezes enemies in place for a few seconds so you can lay on some extra damage. But you can also upgrade it to where enemies can drop health pickups, where they can be frozen for longer periods of time, which is mega useful. But I don't have the tokens for that, so. and what I just did there was that I upgraded the mods for at least one of my weapons. You get weapon points as you go through the campaign and beat the major gore nest areas. At least I'm pretty sure that they have a name, but they're basically arenas. The red spaces that you see on the holo map. If you're able to beat them, you'll be able to get the points, which is also pretty cool. But you get bonuses if you do the gore nests. No. Well, I guess technically they're called gore nests. They're the secret pink encounters and the Slayer gates, right? You get more if you do them. So, yeah. Okay, so so from this point on, each mission will have 3 challenges, and the main reason to do these challenges is to gain Sentinel batteries. Now, what Sentinel batteries do is that they unlock certain parts of the Fortress of Doom. So you can get Sentinel crystals, you can get weapon mods, you can get Praetor tokens. You can also get alternate costumes, which, yes, that is a thing that you can do in this particular. There's a thing you can do in the game. You can make the Slayer look like. Okay, like, there are different types of suits that you can use for the Slayer, though some are better than others. Personally, there's a couple of unicorn skins, which I get that it's like a joke skin and whatnot, but it's like, okay, but I'm not really laughing, if that makes sense. Like, I don't see the appeal behind it. And there's also like this one where the Slayer looks like an average American dude. Pretty chunky, a shirt that doesn't really fit, American flags and all that stuff. Like, I just don't like it, dude. Now, I did miss a secret here, but don't worry, I will come back and get it later. Now, and also there was another way that I could get the Sentinel battery, which is above this current area. essentially, right? Firstly, there is a hidden alcove as soon as you, like, basically the alcove is on the other side. It's like right next to the entrance of this little area right here, but I did not know about that until I went back to get the battery, because I'll admit I was getting just a little bit frustrated, and I was like, okay, I don't want to spend too long, so I'm just gonna go, you know. And apparently that little guy, apparently that green guy, is like it's like a reference to an old id Software IP. I want to say it's what was it? What was that? A Commander Keen? I want to say it's a Commander Keen reference, but when I look at that thing, I just think, Slimer, is that you? But yeah, so you can do that to gain extra life, and you can also go to the alcove that I mentioned. That I talked about earlier, so you can try and get that battery. I do recommend that you try to go for the batteries, because they are pretty damn useful. Because I was able to get some mods and also some crystals that I could upgrade my stats with. Now, the cultist base is actually not a terrible level. We do get introduced to two more demons in this place, but actually three, because of those guys that have the guns on their arms. Yeah, them.
Let's see if you're strong enough to survive.
Hey, excuse me. I don't know what they're called. I know they have a name. I just don't remember it. And hello, Hell Knight. The Ice Bomb actually works wonders on Hell Knights, because you can freeze them in place, pound into them with your plasma rifle. Granted, it's gotta be on full charge, but I mean, you know, you still gotta do it. So, and we're introduced to the Mancubus here, and fucking Bubberlugs over here. His weak point is the cannons on his arms. If you're able to get rid of them, then you're pretty much golden. And I do recommend that you take care of them, because holy crap, they can really lay on the damage. And I mean, like, and also mean just like get rid of their cannons and yeah. Just like get rid of their cannons, because holy crap, they hit like. Sorry, I was just like. I think that for the stage that they're introduced in, they kind of throw a fair bit at you. At least that's what I'm picking up on. And yeah, I was meleeing because I didn't know what the hell what the hell kind of a kind of the kind of hitbox they were talking about. So yeah. All right, so we're actually going to be able to do the next challenge for this mission here soon, which is to destroy an Arachnotron's turret, which, I mean, not hard considering that we've been doing it for for like a little while now. I mean, like I just gotta aim a little bit better, but you know, like no one's perfect, you know. Anyway, oh right, I just remembered, so, that same, comment that same comment that also provided, some tips for me, they also mentioned that the video was a little bit laggy at times, I'm really sorry about that. I'm playing the PS4 version on my PS5, and don't believe that this game was properly optimized for that. So yeah, that's on me. I just didn't want to spend. Well, I think I think I had to spend like a fair bit of cash to get the what was it, the to get the rest of the DLC that I already had on my PS4 version, which was a pre-order. But anyway, so yeah, that's I realized a little bit too late that the footage and audio was not very good. Sorry about that. Sorry. So, yeah, that was on me. I don't know how else to explain this, but I am a bit of a dunce. But hopefully, it should be a little bit better now because I think I figured something out. Well, it does involve some of the tech that I got to record the footage, but hopefully, I did manage to get it all sorted out. The footage should be okay. Or no, actually, no. Well, I mean, like, I mean, like, I'm not a tech guy, okay? I don't know every little thing that makes things worse. Or, I can't word right now. I guess it's part of the reason why people say I shouldn't. That I shouldn't commentate, but I mean, it's my channel. I do what I want. but I don't know, just like, well, okay. I'll get into that after this real quick because we're introduced to energy shields. Now, this was a concept introduced back in 2016, where you use the plasma rifle to bust an enemy shield, right? Well, this one pretty much takes an explosive spin on things. Okay, so now that all that's done, I can get to what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so when people say that you shouldn't do commentary for your videos, you shouldn't talk in them, I just think to myself, well, it's my channel, right? I can, like, why are you telling me that I shouldn't talk? Because, like, this is not a, like a, it's not a video from MK Fire and Ice. A great channel, by the way. Great channel, great channel. Please go support them. But, like, I am not MK Fire and Ice. I'm me. I'm Alex. I make mistakes. Like that, for example. I make mistakes, and I don't want to be a no commentary channel. At least, not for videos like this, you know? I want to share my thoughts and opinions on the game as we're going along, and you know, kind of give my final thoughts in the end. Rocket launcher, whoo baby. Okay, so this. Okay, so the rocket launcher. Freaking phone. Okay, so the rocket launcher is a very powerful weapon, as you can no doubt tell. But it can just as easily hurt you as it can the other demons, and from my experience, not terribly accurate. But it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be, which is you know sort of a good thing. But there is a mod here that I like called the Lock-On Burst, which I am going to try and upgrade to the best of my ability I'm going to try and upgrade to the best of my ability off screen, because much like live grinding, I didn't really want to bore you guys too much when it comes to trying to gain the amount the amount of kills needed for a mod. Like with the precision bolt, for example. If you're able to get 75 headshots with it, you're able to shoot a round that does a crap ton of well, I shouldn't say a crap ton, but it does. It basically causes like a mini explosion that hurts any nearby demons, which is great. And also for the super shotgun, the only mod that it has is called the meat hook, which is great for mobility and also just trying to get from one point to another. But it can also set demons on fire, which if you haven't caught on yet, causes them to drop armor shards, which is mega handy. The problem is that I need to do certain things in order to get it. Well, anyway, that'll enemy is going to that arena is going to be the last one that we do for the video, and I'm also going to be getting this handy little rune here. Dazed and confused. That's what it was. Well, I say that because we're just about sorry about that. We're just about out of time here, so I think I will try to wrap it up to the best I can right now. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, comment. Oh, right. I was trying to get that one up right there. Okay, sorry about that. I guess I'll try to start over. I'm such an idiot. Oh, Sorry. I'm just trying to. Sorry. I'm trying to judge the spacing of it, so I think it's fine right now. Thank you so very much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. And above all, if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel because we're on the road to 1K subscribers. We're already on the cusp of 800. So, until next time, Celestial Dragoons, remember, reach for the stars.